So you want to become a day trader and you're wondering, how much money do I really need to start day trading? In this video, I'll be going over the no-nonsense approach that will really tell you how much you really need to start day trading. And it might not be what you think. This is a very common question and probably one of the most commonly asked. Your friends might tell you, yeah, you can start trading with as little as $1,000, and yes, you can. The only thing is I wouldn't recommend starting with such a small account, and I'll tell you why. Now, in my opinion, in order to become successful over the long term with day trading, you want to buy more of a good quality stock, meaning a stock that might be a bit more expensive. It would also have higher volume, which is good for you because you'll be able to sell it more easily. But those penny stocks, although a lot of people talk about them every day, they can be profitable, but they can also be more risky because you're essentially buying, stocks that might have less volume, and there's going to be more volatility. So that will give you a more of a high risk transaction if you're going to buy and sell penny stocks. Now, some of the stocks that you may want to look at buying are stocks that could be as little as maybe $2, $3 to as much as $100, depending on how large your account is. Now, you also want to be looking at stocks that have higher volume, that trade more volume per day, over 1 million shares per day. These stocks will give you more liquidity, meaning if you buy them throughout the day, you'll be able to sell them quite easily as well. When I started day trading over 10 years ago now, I used to work at the bank. So back then I didn't really have that much money, but what I did is I was able to take out a loan, like an RSP loan, and with that money I was able to invest it in the stock market. So what I did is and I don't recommend this for everyone, but I invested that money in an account that allowed me to play with margin, so I was able to have more available money to trade during the day. And at the time I was following these people that were essentially trading daily so that I could learn off of what they were doing to see what they were accomplishing, how much money they were making, what were they buying, what were they looking for. And that taught me a lot. Now again, that might not be the best solution for everyone, but it's what I did, and it did teach me a lot. I would say the first few years I did take a loss, which is normal and most people do. I didn't lose my entire account. I probably lost maybe 20% of it. So it'll be about seeing how much you're willing to risk to essentially see how much you're willing to take a loss on in your account. Now, another thing is, if your account is too small to start with, you're likely going to want to put all your money into one stock. And if you do that, you're basically putting your bet all on one stock in hopes that it's going to make the most money. Now, that's not what's going to probably happen if you do that. So what you want to do is I would start with an account that would give you about maybe up to $10,000 worth of money that you can invest with. Now, if you don't have $10,000 right away, what I would suggest you do is you open an account with what you do have. Now, once you have that account opened and your money transferred, what you can do is you can, on a monthly basis, transfer more money into that account. While you have your money sitting in that account and you're letting it grow until you reach that $10,000 level, what you can also consider doing is there's some savings accounts that are available that you can basically buy like a stock. It's there's ETFs. They're called exchange traded funds. And there's some in particular that are paying over 5% currently annually. So that might be a good place to put your money temporarily. And they are highly liquid, meaning you can cash them out anytime. The only thing is you may not get your full investment or interest return back, but at least you'll get your principal. So that would be something I would recommend if you're just starting out as a beginner. Now, some people may say $10,000 is a lot of money, and I do get it. It is a lot of money. But if you really want to invest in a business into your future, investing in a business requires capital, and you need to have the capital in order to start your business and succeed. So $10,000 would be an amount I would highly recommend really trying to save up for. If you do not see that as an option at all, then yeah, start with $5,000. Start somewhere. You need to start learning how to day trade in order to become successful. Now, let's say you don't have $5,000. What you can do to start is you can open a simulated trading account. I'll post some links below for you to look at for different companies that offer those accounts. Now, the reason why you may want to try that is because it'll at least give you an idea of what you're doing. You're going to start buying some stocks, selling them. You'll learn a lot of things as well. Now, the only thing is that when you open a simulated trading account, you're not playing with your real money. So it's much easier to navigate with someone else's money or fake money because you're not going to have those emotions involved that you will really have when you trade your own money. Now, if you have more than $10,000, then what you can do with the remaining money that you're not trading with yet is you can, like I said earlier, you can put it into like a high interest savings account, ETF, exchange traded fund that you can buy through your discount brokerage as well. It will make you interest while you learn the day trading skills you need to learn before you start playing with your entire portfolio. I also want to point out that the money that you're going to be investing and trading with, you want to make sure you're not going to need this money anytime soon, because you want to count on or not count on it at all, actually. You want to have it in there, and if you were to lose most of it, you would be okay with it. Now, that's not the goal for you to lose all of it. Hopefully you won't lose much of it either, because you're going to take your time into learning how to trade your stocks. Day trading is very exciting. So you're going to be so happy and excited that you made money, and then some days you'll be losing money and you'll be angry and anxious and sad. So these are all the emotions that will come with day trading. Now, just remember, patience. Slow and steady wins the race. So there it is, friends. Thank you for watching my video. Now, please consider subscribing. If you want to watch more videos like these in the future, please make sure to tell your friends. If you guys have any ideas of topics you want me to discuss in the next videos, please make sure to comment below. So again, my name is Suzanne, aka Trade Babe. Now, I hope to see you in my next video where I will be sharing the 10 top mistakes people make when they start day trading.